Yo, what's up? This Mark. You're now rocking with Go Talk TV.
Oh, bro, what's up, man? Welcome back to Go Talk TV, bro.
Good to be back.
All right, man. How have you been, man?
I've been good. Shit, back in school and shit.
Oh, shit. Back in school. Okay. It's been about 7 months. About 7 months, man. So, what you in school again for?
Criminal justice.
Oh, yeah. Well, police shit. Okay. Okay, I feel you.
Of course, you should understand where I'm coming from, being a fellow brother in arms,
I thought you were about to call me a felon. Yeah. Okay.
We know you're not a felon. There we go. Law enforcement, we got to stick together and shit.
Hey, that's the biggest flex.
Yeah.
That's the biggest flex. I ain't a felon.
And they're right, Officer Walker.
Okay, there we go. I knew that it can be brought up. All right, man. So, we got a lot of catching up to do, man. So, we ain't gonna waste no time, Gene.
All right.
Okay. So, I'm gonna get your reaction on some things. So, all right, my first question I have for you is Jim Jones versus Cameron. Have you caught on to that whole situation?
It's like some weird back and forth over the years, but
they bringing back old shit.
I just know Cam was like, he grew up with Mace, so
yeah, they played basketball and shit together and shit.
Yeah, like they like came up as like kids in like even before college, but yeah, definitely like went and played ball at had like a athletic scholarship or some shit.
Yeah, man. I think it's disappointing. Even though it's been going on for years, they was once in a group together, making money together. Now everything's come back out, saying Jim's not from Harlem, this and that.
Yeah,
all that extra bullshit.
I used to think he was from Harlem. I thought all them Dipset niggas coming up as a kid was from Harlem. I swear I thought they was all from Harlem.
Yeah, if you ask Jim, he'll say it himself, because I was watching an interview with Joe Santana. He said Jim's never denied it. Jim is from the Bronx, was born in the Bronx, and spent time in Harlem. Grew up in Harlem, but had family in the Bronx and Harlem.
That's fine. When did he move to Harlem?
He started hanging out. He said a few years old. Like it was like as a kid. He started hanging out in Harlem. He had a few family. I think a grandmother that stayed in Harlem. So you know how that is when you have a relative.
Say he from Harlem. I mean, it'll just make more sense to say he from Harlem. But I mean, you could just easily say either one. I mean, it's New York.
New York shit.
It's New York shit. Either way, we don't give a fuck about them boroughs.
Well, that's like that's kind of I get it.
I only care about the borough differences, right? He meant when it comes to like which borough is has the best MCs or some shit like that, that right there, or who got the best producer or some shit like that.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, because if we talking like MCs, then at the Queens is probably like the best. I think
Baton Rouge is the best
as far as the boroughs.
I think Baton Rouge is best of all. I'm just.
Oh yeah, you talking cities? You talking cities? I mean, if you talking cities, then we wouldn't be the best. I mean, but we would be great. We bring a lot to the table.
I seen 50 Cent chiming in and everything. 50 Cent he get.
Yeah, he the one who got Jim Jones to show his true colors and turn against and side with 50 against Cameron when they was beefing.
Yeah.
And that was
50 a motherfucker.
Yeah, 50 exposed the corniness in that nigga.
Do you think you can out petty 50? I don't think I can.
Nah.
He got that lot.
Nah.
Especially he the king of that. All right. So, I know you're not on the platform, but I know you've heard of this. You've heard the whole TikTok ban they was doing it first.
Right.
President Trump. He took a look at it. I guess they worked some things out. I thought it was fake. I'm on TikTok. The shit was actually down for like 12 hours.
Yeah, it wasn't even a whole
day. It wasn't a whole day. It wasn't a whole day. Days leading up to it, you've seen content creators
panicking,
saying goodbye to TikTok. and then they start crying.
Yeah, people was crying like bitches. I'm just like,
I
respect if it's your income. I respect that's different. Yeah. But if you was somebody who really wasn't getting motion like that on there, and you was just like hoping that it was gonna get you to all this money, thing, yeah, that's just something about that that's just kind of sad.
Yeah, I seen. They had some people that were making money off it.
I respect that, but if they wasn't really making, the people wasn't really making no motion, it's just like, come on.
Yeah, I feel you. I look at it like I understand and everything. A lot of people, once they start making real money off of content creator, they quit their jobs,
which is not always the. I mean, it just depends.
It depends if you got your shit going on. Because I know if you're doing a content creating, that's a full-time job in itself. It's just on some entrepreneur shit in your creativity.
Well, they should probably save that for the weekends and just pack their weekends with that type of activity, and up to a certain point.
But these
once they reach a certain point, it can be different.
Yeah, in today's days, people more like I can't wait till the. I'm gonna be honest. I'm kind of the same way. I can't wait till I start monetize how I want to, so I don't have to do the 9 to 5 shit no more. Cause I already know how my personality is.
No, I respect that.
But I wouldn't jump the gun and just
right.
I made a few dollars and now I'm done working.
Here's another problem. People need to have their content, like various types of content, that across platform.
Oh yeah, that
you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. That's
the real ones, the real content creators. You will see the same videos they post on one platform. It's the same video they post out there. I do the same thing. The clips out in the
right. They need to have that stuff all just like They
was complaining, but a lot of them was making money off of other platforms as well.
All right,
I heard TikTok,
Twitter money and stuff.
Yeah, I heard
Instagram money. I think
Facebook, YouTube. If you do music,
YouTube, yeah.
So, and I heard TikTok pays the least anyway. That's what I heard. I don't know. I haven't.
It just might be the quickest way to like get on, but not the.
It's the easy way to get likes and stuff too, though, because
it's good for clout.
I would say it's the biggest platform now. A lot of people are on it, and I will say,
but here's the thing: they could have just took their material and put that shit on the YouTube Shorts any fucking ways.
Yeah, I put my shit there. I put my shit.
So it's just like
I'm like what?
It's sort of the same function.
What the hot sauce commercial is? I put this shit on everything. Yeah, I do the same thing with my content. You feel what I'm saying? I don't hold back on none of that shit, because you want all your platforms to build anyway. You know what I'm saying? You want to get monetized from all that shit. So, it was just crazy.
Because what if you got all your material just on that one site, and then they shut that down? It's like, come on now, don't put.
You should know better, because you didn't make the site. All this shit can shut down.
Right, exactly.
But
the president got him off that BS.
Yeah, hey, I give it to Trump though.
Niggas was online saying Kendrick said something to the president to get him to keep. I don't know about that. I don't know. People were saying all types of shit.
Nah. But yeah, Trump did his thing because that shit had stopped. I think Biden, he put that shit in play before he left the office.
He put in a lot of bullshit before he left.
They just did that and left.
I'm talking about the type of stuff that's like. I mean, there's way worse shit before he put in before he left. The type of stuff that I would call treason, honestly. Like treason, like.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, all right. So you've also, this is a serious topic. I know you've seen the commercials and the advertisement. You've seen the wildfires out there.
LA.
Yeah. People have to relocate and everything, man.
That shit upset me like something like.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at first I didn't feel too much one way or the other. Even though I respected how serious the situation was, because I wasn't connected to it. I ain't got no family ties out there.
Yeah,
the family ties I ever had in California is like in the Bay Area. It's not no Southern California. So I was kind of like, I really didn't know how to. But what fucked me up and kind of made it feel personal for me, as weird as it gonna sound, is people whose art, whose work I appreciate like a lot. That means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga lost his house. Like nigga really lost his house in his record collection. One of the greatest producers.
A lot of people have to start over, man. You know, a lot of people.
That shit just,
you know, I was. A lot of celebrities and everything. You know, and the crazy thing is, something like that can happen, and you just can't put it out right then and there. That's a whole process when you have.
I'm hearing they had to bring in people from like across the border or some shit.
Oh like that. I heard the same thing as well.
To put it out, inmates is putting it out.
Yeah, because I knew it took a little minute. It wasn't just it happened. We put it out like a house fire.
But yeah, California, dry as hell.
Yeah, so
we got some humidity, so we should be grateful. We flood, but at least we ain't gonna burn. So
okay. Tomato. Pick your poison.
Pick your poison.
Yeah,
you gonna flood, you gonna burn or something. Or you gonna get frozen. You gonna get frozen because like the winter we had. Imagine this shit in New York City.
Oh yeah. So in other news, Beyonce, she's talking about while still being married to Jay-Z, dropping the Carter last name publicly. Bless you. Dropping the Carter last name. I at first thought it was because of her husband's name being tied to Diddy on some shit sometimes, and that could, I don't know, maybe fuck up some brands or some shit.
But it would already be messed up because they already tied in with each other regardless. Because you think of one of them, you automatically gonna think of the other one.
Yeah, they've been married so damn long.
Even before they got married, it was like that. Like when they was just dating for some years
and doing all that damn music together.
Exactly, like that. like, come on now.
They was the main feature for each other's song.
Crazy in Love, featuring Jay-Z. Like, come on now.
Oh, Jay-Z, yeah. Jay-Z got caught up in some other shit, but I think they dropped the charges and shit like that. He got caught up with Diddy. A person came out, said back when they was like 13, they were molested by Jay-Z and Diddy.
Oh yeah, I saw that, and like I don't believe. I'm not saying it's impossible because people in the industry, a lot of them be
trying to get them on some R. Kelly shit.
A lot of them be some weirdos, but I don't believe that.
You can have all these women. Why would the fuck would I want a 13-year-old?
You gotta have that type of fetish, dog. I don't really believe it, and I don't believe it's gonna stick, and that's just somebody desperate trying to shake him down.
Yeah.
Is because the people who really do that in the entertainment industry, who are high up, like a Jay-Z with that type of status, that power, you ain't gonna hear about them doing it, or if you hear about it, it'll just get pushed off as a rumor, but they really probably did the shit. Oh, yeah. But they so powerful.
They got money. They can get that stuff swept out in the road.
Everybody who work for them, they gonna shut the fuck up.
Of course, they don't want to fuck up the money train.
Extra money.
But watch when the money run out.
And then they gonna get to talking.
She brought her father in on the situation.
As powerful as Jay-Z, if he had done that, we wouldn't be hearing about it, or we would hear about it, but it would just be conspiracy theory. People would have it right, but we couldn't nobody prove it.
Yeah.
It'll just be conspiracy theory niggas who just happen to be right, but ain't nobody gonna really take it seriously to where it goes to court. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that would be it.
Yeah. That shit loopholes all in it.
So the fact that it's going this far is some BS.
In other serious news, you heard about the whole situation down in New Orleans. down when they was having a weekend where they was having I think the last 4 college football teams. You know how that shit go when it's the last bit of the tournament and shit. They was hosting and shit down off in New Orleans, and a guy who worked for the Army. It came out later that he was actually HR for the Army, not like a person that was actually, front line or in the training or shit like that. But yeah, it went viral. The guy just drove into a crowd of people.
Oh, you talking about the terrorist dude?
Yeah. Yeah, that whole situation with that down in New Orleans, they labeled it as a terrorist attack.
They better not try to put that on our people like that. I don't even believe that dude is really even from our community, even though he kind of look like.
They say he from Texas though.
Yeah, but there's immigrants in Texas. Nigga probably
okay.
He's probably an immigrant.
Okay. All right. I don't want to go too deep on that one. But yeah. What's your whole thoughts on just? Because I was watching a DJ Vlad interview, and a guy had predicted last year, towards the end of last year, said, he predicted the stuff with Trump assassination attempt. He predicted that there'd be a terrorist attack, and boom, they had this situation happen later in the terrorist attack. Now I seen another interview. He said that there'll be probably another one pretty soon, and I'm thinking, I don't know with this re-election, I don't know if they might do some shit Super Bowl weekend or some weird shit, because it happened in a public time, in a public place. You in the middle of New Orleans,
right?
People all on the street. You know how it go.
They got some. There's gonna be plenty of security to handle anything that could happen.
Oh yeah, especially with Super Bowl, you got millionaires performing and shit. They probably go.
There's too much money involved in this type of stuff.
Streets gonna be covered with police.
Yeah, they definitely are.
Yeah, you do some shit, bro. You just asking. But the dude did that shit, and the police was right there. They were right there. Soon as he did, they was on him. Like he passed up the police and hit the corner and ran over the people. So
that nigga,
that's wild, bro.
Crashing out, literally.
That's wild, bro. That was wild, bro. That's a bad look, man. That's a bad look on Louisiana once again, bro.
That's a bad look on New Orleans. Don't put that on the rest of us.
Put that on think about it though. Think about someone that's not from the state. Period. Just
thinking that it's all the same.
They know New Orleans and Louisiana. It's just you. It's another negative thing to add on. Do you really know when and where a terrorist attack gonna really happen?
Anywhere.
It's just so random. And you just take one.
It's most likely gonna be an
loose cannon, just
urban area.
I don't even say.
I'm talking about like where the businesses is at.
They're populated, just where people just act. Yeah, just highly populated.
If you see some government buildings or some law enforcement buildings or a bunch of businesses and tall buildings, it's probably gonna be some in these type areas, these more crowded, where the activity is at.
Yeah,
there's activities at. It's gonna be like something like that, and they can have it any time of day. They don't really.
Cause shit like that, school shooting, just all this random shit. You heard about Drake suing Universal Music Group, Universal Music?
He did, and I figured that he would do some.
You figured he'd do some shit like that?
I figured he would do some sucker shit.
Because he wanted all the smoke with everybody else.
Because I already knew that he was I already figured he was like a sore loser, lame type that was not.
Oh damn! Okay.
No, I'm not trying.
You had a great friend. Damn. Okay, I'm not trying to get about sore loser, lame
people who are off code when it comes to the ethics of hip hop culture. In a certain shit, you just not supposed to.
Hey.
Because I'm like, okay, so it was cool when you was talking about that man wife, making up shit about that man wife, shit that we ain't got no proof on that. He probably got, there's more evidence and reason to believe that you a PDF than to believe that this nigga beating his wife and that the kid ain't really his and all this type of silly shit.
Hey, people liable to say anything.
So your shit was okay, but his shit was just more believable. Oh, you know, you want to sue a nigga for being more believable than you. That's crazy.
Hey, shit, I just think as far as rap wise, he definitely made it mad. You taking someone that can rap, you know, with the backpack rap. He can rap, he can ride beats and shit like that, but you going against a person like Kendrick that like
a true MC.
So that's a whole different playing field.
I knew it. Like anybody who was surprised is like you either dumb or you just not familiar with the culture like that. Because I'm just like, who really thought that man? I knew he was gonna kill that nigga. Like I just knew from the jump because I've been following Drake since like 09, so far gone. Like when I was still in like 8th grade, and I was following Kendrick since Section 80.
Yeah.
I even listened to stuff that was before Section 80 and shit, though. So I'm just like, I already know who is really cut from that cloth of being super serious about your arts and really and putting a lot of thought into the concepts.
Yeah.
Though, like, because the nigga who can make a woke album and make that sell and shift the culture is, you know, you can't like put a nigga who makes like catchy songs for the club and for the women.
Shit.
You can't put them on the same level.
I think
like they do the same thing.
I think he rode the wave up from when him and Meek Mill did they back and forth. Now Meek Mill's a actual rapper as well, but Drake made better songs, and it's a different. You know, it's a difference.
His people behind him made better songs. You feel me?
Okay, that
you feel me? So Drake should have remembered that. Yeah, you don't put together your own shit like that past a certain album or year. You got what more help than you should have been getting.
Well, everybody.
I thought "Take Care" was really his, and I found out okay, a bunch of these songs is really like the Weeknd shit and all this other stuff, and Ghostwriters. That's when I figured.
If you think about it, not to cut you up, but if you think about it, a lot of artists, not just rappers, but it's something about in the rap game. It's a no-go. It's supposed to be a no-go. A lot of people have writers, or they have help, or they sit at these tables and come up with it. Or some people, they get the song, and because you can sing well, and you can make it sound good, you can tweak it here and there.
That's a little different. Yeah. Because Drake isn't just a rapper; he is also R&B star, pop star. R&B and pop people, you can do that because you still gotta sing the hell out of it.
I think Drake should have took that approach.
So it's okay if they sometimes write your verses when it comes to that because they're gonna be in the credits. They're gonna get people gonna know what it is.
Yeah.
But it's like when it comes to rap verses, not rap hooks.
Yeah.
Rap verses and people writing whole verses for you, anything like that's unacceptable.
Yeah, I understand.
That's like some whole shit.
But do you think? Let's say in this situation, let's say we're in a studio setting and you writing or you freestyling to a song you got to lay down, or you're laying down the track at the moment, and you say some shit, and one of your partners say, "No, don't say this. Like, don't say that. Say this instead." Do you think that's acceptable? Because when you're in that setting, you bounce ideas off of each other anyway.
Yeah, there is like a fine line, but I would say like if it's just 1 or 2 lines, something like I mean, you could just like
but you
could just put them in the code writer credits, maybe, or you could just like
just by saying
just have them in the credits somewhere, or just have a special thanks to them somewhere in the credits.
But like, let's say it's just like a line or two, and you said some shit.
I mean, that could
it
be
was
fine.
cool, but it was like, nah, say this instead, just those two lines. I don't think they need to write a credit, because I feel like in that environment,
right, but there's other ways to be transparent about it.
But I feel like
if you want to,
everyone in that environment, especially when you're around people,
creative people,
especially with multiple people are recording as well, motherfuckers bounce ideas off each other.
Okay, yeah, you're right. That's different.
A lot of times, even before you go lay that verse or whatever down, you rapping it out loud to the producer or to your people, just like, all right, I got my verse, how this sound, woo, woo, woo. And you practice it before you go actually in there to lay it down.
That's different, because that could be considered part of the production, because the production is like that whole environment.
It's the environment. If you know what
that
I'm
whole
saying.
Environment is the production. So if they bounce ideas off each other, that's fine.
But if a motherfucker give you a whole reference track,
no, it depends. Is it a reference track on some R&B for the R&B and pop parts, or is it a?
Well, you know, we talking about the rap.
Because once it's for the rap verses, and they really they can give you the flow. I'm actually okay with them even giving you the flow, and you just fill in all the lyrics yourself, right? Because that's just a producer. That's part of the production. They putting you in certain pockets. That's you being produced. Right, the flow, but if they coming up with the verses, like the content, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's not cool.
Yeah, it's like it's a thing that's in the hip hop community. It's supposed to be a no go. People bring up, back in the days, sis never did that. They never did that. KRS-One, he wrote all that stuff. So, I guess it's a no go.
It's about preserving the integrity of the culture. So.
Yeah. All right. So, Quando Rondo. So, since we last talked,
up to 5 years, ain't even getting 5.
It said he was sentenced to 33 months in federal prison. And it was not because of the King Von situation. It was a situation where, so to speak, they kind of say he middleman some shit.
Oh yeah, I know. It has to do with like some fentanyl type activity in some trafficking, drug trafficking of sorts.
Yeah, I guess he helped.
What happened
somebody
to
up with the plug or some shit?
Wasn't it supposed to be like a RICO situation? You know, somewhere.
Yeah, it was a RICO
enhancement. You got to serve at least 5 years.
It was a RICO. He got in an interview and said a handful of the people that was mentioned with him, he didn't even know, or he knew from somewhere but don't have a personal relationship with.
Oh, okay.
So it's just a whole complex thing. But how he was talking, he was ready to sit on down and do his time, and I got caught up in it. It's just what it is.
So it didn't it didn't go through?
Nah, I think he gotta go sit down. I don't think he is he locked up yet, incarcerated yet? Don't let me say that. But yeah,
so
he got sentenced.
So it's not gonna really end up being like with the gang enhancement. Because he renounced the gang in time, I guess, like ahead of time.
Yeah. But I didn't
like
hear
publicly.
They did mention the Crip shit. I don't know about a gang enhancement that they put on it, but I don't think they put it on.
Because I heard they tried to do that at first, but he had already already put the flag down.
I don't think they hit him with a gang enhancement, because if you got sentenced to 33 months, that's not much of an enhancement. I heard
exactly, because the gang enhancement would be like you got to serve every charge that you found guilty of. You got to serve at least 5 on that.
Yeah, so
even some small shit that they can try to pull up, they can just throw it in with the RICO, and you serve.
Yeah,
So something like that. You know, I'd have to look it up. I'm not like super familiar off the top of my, especially not off the top of my head, but that's what I recall.
yeah. All right. So also, since we last talked, Thug was locked up. He's been recently released. And Lucci is scheduled for release. I don't know if he's released yet. It's the end of the month. They say he's supposed to be released in January. It's the end of the month. If he's not out,
I heard he's gonna be. I think I saw in some way said he's gonna be out in like less than a year.
Yeah, so it's better than the rest of your life. But yeah, that whole situation.
That's the best case scenario for him.
Mm-hmm. That whole situation. You got Thug and Lucci, two different sides. We know over the years they didn't really get along. They had they back and forths in situations. It even came up to the point where they asked Lucci, "Hey, do you want to speak on Thug to help reduce your time?" And he refused to do it, even though they got personal, differences about each other and shit like that. Also, when Thug got out, he is saying that, I don't know if the tweet was real. You don't know everything is real online, but he kind of dissed Gunna in the tweet. But it said that he asked the judge, "Hey," because he can't be around no felons or anything or gang members. But he did ask the judge upon his release, "Hey, is it cool? Can I still work with Gunna? Because Gunna's still signed to the label. You still signed to Thug, this and that.
Right.
So y'all still gotta some type of way deal with each other." So what's your whole thoughts on that whole debacle? I didn't think
I ain't seen nothing about him dissing him.
Dissing Gunna. Yeah, it was like a quick little tweet that was like, it was supposed to be one of those post and delete tweets, but you don't know.
Like, what exactly did he say?
He said something like, "Gunna, why are you online acting like we cool? I don't know you, my guy." And then they say he deleted it, but I think it's fake. I don't think someone will come right out of jail. Anybody with some brain,
right?
And had that.
I don't even believe that he would like post and delete. I believe he would just not post it to begin with.
Yeah, he ain't said that this whole time.
Or at the very least, even though this is bad, at the very least, post it and just stand by it. I don't believe that he'll just like, because it look worse if you post it and then you delete it. That's the worst.
It can everybody watching.
The best thing is to not post that.
Yeah.
Second best thing, post it and you stand on it, and that's it.
Yeah. So another crazy arrest since we last talked. Old Durkio Smirkio.
Oh yeah, that gang activity caught up to him. Yeah,
bro.
That nigga be telling on himself and the people around him all them fucking songs. Niggas be putting together compilations. Check them YouTube shorts. I swear, check them YouTube video. Niggas will really put it together.
Lyrics, bro.
The same way they did with Bond lyrics, they do that with Dirk lyrics. I'm just like, this nigga giving a whole storyline. This is like the Game of Thrones of Chicago gang members. Like, it's like this elaborate storyline. Niggas is breaking this shit down.
That shit wild.
Did you
see it coming?
This is a reference to when he says, "Don't let us catch phone them by that back block." This is a reference to KFL such and such.
But did you see it coming though? I didn't. But I heard like FBG Brother speak on it in the interview. Like,
I mean,
he broke it down.
I mean, it don't surprise me. I mean, it don't surprise me that he got caught up like that. It don't surprise me.
My thing is how sloppy it was.
The only thing that would surprise me is if he really serves like any real time and really gets
somebody died in a situation.
Like it's something like if he really gets convicted, that would surprise me more than like him just getting caught up.
That's a serious charge too, though. Murder for hire.
That is true. It carries the death penalty in the state of California, right?
I don't want to quote that.
If I recall correctly, it was mentioned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just know.
Because that is first degree. Because it's first degree murder.
The only thing I don't get, because I heard Whack 100 break this down. Only thing I don't get is that they said that he was already in California and left California. Why would he come back to California afterwards?
Right, so it was documented when he left, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's documentation on that.
That's a wild way of thinking, because you put yourself back in the belly of the beast after, like I just said, someone died.
All right.
I don't know what all they said, text message, iCloud, this and plane tickets, and a few of his artists got, or it's just a whole mess. But I'm telling you, somebody gonna have to, regardless of how we put it, somebody died.
Yeah, somebody definitely.
So somebody gonna have to answer this, and all this rapping and making these lyrics sound how they sound and braggadocious with it.
You know who else is probably gonna get tied in with the shit? Also, who's probably being looked at, I'm sure, in California. The Rolling 60s, or certain individuals from the Rolling 60s.
I don't know, man. I don't know
what's that nigga? Allegedly, allegedly.
Okay.
I just want to put that in there.
Okay.
Cause I don't use nothing I say.
Yeah, these are.
I don't know this nigga.
I wasn't there.
Okay, but that nigga Brick Baby, he I'm not gonna use the word suspicious. Just
They said that he dropped a low or some shit. I heard the interview and
that he was the nigga that set it up, and that's why Quando Rondo ain't trust, because he ain't trust them and fell back from them and dropped that part of why he dropped the flag. Okay, is because it's like, okay, you won't side with me against them. Y'all, you got one of your members, Brick Baby, one of y'all faces of y'all, the set or whatever, on YouTube in an interview. I think it was DJ Vlad or some shit. Yeah. Talking about, oh no, we ain't beefing with no Dirk. We fuck with Dirk.
Yeah.
And shit. We fuck with them like 60s fucking with BDs and stuff. So I'm just like, okay. I see why he fell back from you niggas. Like, that's the white rags, and like you be like,
but can you fall back without dropping? But can you fall back without dropping your flag too? I don't know. It's a clear.
I mean, you could.
I don't know, because I'm not a part of that.
You could, but just to maybe tie up loose ends and not get caught up in no RICO shit down the line, and then try to use the gang affiliation, the membership, or whatever, as an excuse to try to turn something that you do going forward into like a RICO.
Okay.
Because once you bring a gang affiliation, whether it be just an affiliate or a full-fledged member or whatever, once you bring gang shit into it, like ties into it, then you kind of leaving space for them to turn whatever you do into a RICO, whatever people around you do. Yeah, RICO. They committing a bunch of these crimes here that are seemingly unrelated, but they all got the gang ties. So we gonna say all this shit must be related. These niggas all know each other, and these niggas, claiming such and such. So RICO.
Yeah, RICO shit tricky.
So I see why I dropped the flag. Cause why you claiming niggas that's not even?
Baby did. The baby started doing the same thing. He stopped claiming 4PO. He actually said, look what's going on. He said no name, but in other words, he's like look what's going on and all that. Man, these folks ain't playing and all this shit. These folks gonna take some shit that you started when you were a childhood and turn into rhyme shit. They gonna make it some gang shit. So it's the baby.
Right.
He said, man, I stopped claiming 4PL.
Yeah, that's definitely because they'll take the acronyms and make it out to
I
be
thought he was next.
more
I
than what
promise
it
you.
is.
I knew when it happened to Thug, I knew Dirk was going down. Didn't know what for, about something, and I thought they was gonna hem baby up. They trying to get all the main, but baby, now baby falling back. Baby falling back. He just dropped the album. They ain't too fond of it. But yeah, shout out baby. Another thing with Lil is around Lil Durk. You seen the whole situation with uh Durk's son, his mother, and stepfather.
It's the
Yeah, a guy that Durk's baby mom is dating. The situation went like this. I guess an argument ensued between the mom and the stepfather, and the mom had a gun. They said allegedly during the argument, pointed the gun at the stepfather.
okay. I can't really speak on that. Now that one,
Hold on, it get juicier than that. It's during the argument.
Mhm.
During the argument, that they said the son took the gun out. The stepfather, I guess he had it on his hip, and shot him with his gun. Guess he was getting into it with his mom. I don't mean to laugh at this. This is not a funny situation. He survived though. He went online and like basically said, "I still love the little nigga." And shit fucked up. I still love the little nigga. I'll say fuck the little nigga. Once I get shot, it's fuck you for life. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. I got shot.
Yeah.
What? Fuck you for life. I'm sorry. But yeah. My whole thing is, and I'm gonna get your opinion on it. My whole thing is that this young dude knew to go for the gun, how to use the gun, shot like that was his first reaction. I know growing up, and probably you as well, even we didn't grow up together, but
Right.
you didn't think in an altercation the first thing as a child is to grab a gun. Especially for an adult. Go grab a gun off someone and use the gun.
That's something else.
Yeah. So, what's your whole thoughts of just that whole extra situation, man?
I mean, I can't really even form an opinion. I'm just found out about it, and I can't really form no opinion on that in particular.
Is it fucked up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'll follow these rappers, and as far as looking at what they doing, but I don't really follow them.
See, I seen that shit. It was some wild shit though. It was some wild shit. All right. A couple more questions, man. Diddy's having his 7th child at 53 years old. He had his 7th child. I don't think
having his child is how old?
53. Diddy's 53.
Oh, yeah, he is like
50. He's like a billionaire, so shit. Would you have a child at 53?
Nah, I don't really see why I would need to. I mean, if you're a billionaire, then I say yeah, why not?
Yeah, a lot of the rich folks they tend to want to spread their seed and have these double-digit kids or have kids as long as they can and shit. So yeah, that's that one.
Yeah, I mean, in the case, it sure as hell ain't gonna help his situation.
Shit no. He once I seen he offered 50 million and they did that shit like 3-4 times.
Yeah, he is.
And they don't want your money.
Yeah, he is.
They want your aid.
Yeah, he just not. He really not be gonna be able to do anything to really help his case.
Yeah, him and R. Kelly gonna be cellmates.
Yeah, except I mean, what are you gonna do? Like offer up other people? Try to offer up who?
Oh, there it is.
Allegedly.
There it is. You think Diddy don't know no shit about some shit?
Oh, you know about all them. That's why they was collecting them tapes. The FBI, because he got tapes on politicians that should be at them parties. You know what I'm saying,
Bruh.
You know, wasn't TD Jakes hanging out with this nigga? You think he don't got TD Jakes?
The whole 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
He probably.
That was in the indictment.
Because how they gonna explain that? You know, somebody, TD Jakes or whoever, getting all oily and shit, doing 69 freak ass nigga 69 God type shit.
Oh, Diddy, boy. Diddy got his whole little slang, no Diddy and shit like that. Like
a bunch of celebrities and stuff, you know.
That's wild.
Doing some questionable. Plus, they be drugging people, supposedly at these parties, according to that nigga, what was his name? Mark Curry or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, bro.
All the dialogue, yeah. They found a way to put them drugs in the champagne bottles while making it, like, somehow without, you know.
How to do it at the factory.
It's just compromise it without compromising the bottle. Somehow, yeah.
Yeah, that shit. Boy,
tricky bastards.
All right, my last question. I want to get your reaction on this, bro. And get your opinion on this. Dwayne Wade, you know the basketball player Dwayne Wade? He played with LeBron. Yeah. He's thinking about starting his own nail polish line.
I knew as soon as you brought it up that you was about to mention something zesty, some zesty shit. And I don't have nothing bad about. I don't even hate him. I don't hate him. It's just hard to respect. Like, how you let your kid go that way? Like, why would you play into that? That is a mental health issue. You don't play into that and run with that. That's some weirdo shit. That's some weirdo grooming shit. I don't like that. That's a kid. That is a boy who is to become a man. What the fuck wrong with these people? It's a weirdo. Like these celebrities, they weird, shit. Bro. That's some Diddy party Illuminati guy. It's a weirdo, bro.
You think Dwayne was that?
Hell yes. Hell yes. Them people weird.
That's wild. All right.
Ain't this the same dude? Allegedly, I don't know. Like, I don't think it was Gabrielle Union.
He married to Gabrielle Union.
Yeah, I think they revealed some weird stuff about themselves that ain't nobody really asked for.
Oh no, that's wild. Hey, all right. So, Mark, before we wrap it up, man. All right. Any last, I like to do this for you. I like to, leave off on a positive note. We will need to leave off on that note. So we gonna do leave off on
it was just funny. It was just funny to me because I was like, I fucking knew it. As soon as you mentioned that nigga, I knew you were gonna mention something about that.
Just start some stupid ass shit.
Yeah, polish ass.
All right, so man,
I could see if it was like a rock star doing it, then it's fine. But it's like, nigga, you play ball, you play basketball, like, and you hang with rappers. Like, where you get that from? That don't even fit into the culture thing that you.
And he's from Chicago. Chicago
niggas is painting nails. I
don't know. 6'3" motherfuckers is painting. I don't know. But anyway, bro. Anyway. Leave it off for the positive note. Positivity. All right. Is there any game, any last quote, any piece of knowledge, anything you done learned since we last talked? Any last words you gotta say, G?
I would say a lot of stuff that's coming out. Just be a reminder. Don't really put these celebrities on too much of a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? It's especially like most of the ones nowadays. This is an era where people don't really stand. Most of them don't really stand for shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there was celebrities back in the day who would like support the civil rights movement and shit like that. Nowadays, they don't stand for the same.
Mm-hmm.
They don't only stand for much. It's just about the money to them, and they'll do all types of weird stuff on a videotape somewhere.
Yeah,
They'll probably never find out about. In order to get all that money that you see,
they'll find out. They'll find out.
They'll find out.
They'll find out.
Somebody
was done and done gonna come to light.